Alright, welcome to Just Magic the Gathering. I was looking to do some pack opening and grinding. I have 3,000 coins, 3 packs that I can get. I was looking at buying another 3 packs so I can get my next rare wildcard. I burned basically all my tokens to build out my last deck and just kind of looking to replace some of that. I already decided ahead of time what I was going to... Oh, that's a wrench in my plan. Daily deals, Bloomborough. Oh man. Merry Christmas. I wanted 3 of the Duskmorn alchemy packs, and they have them on sale. And they have the Bloomborough on sale. And they have the Duskmorn on sale. I don't have enough coins. Boo. I can eat into some of my gems. 10% off on this is pretty good. Because yeah, I was going to spend 3,000 for 3 of these. And I'll spend 900 for 1. And Duskmorn, like, there's cards in basically all of these that I'd like. Oh. Mm-hmm. I can still pick up 2 more. I was wondering about picking up the Bloomborough Alchemy. I'm not really sure what's in the Bloomborough Alchemy. The foundations, I'm still trying to fill out my foundation set. Takir, I'm pretty close on finishing Takir. That's actually the deck, or the set that I have the most completion on, and it's going to go the most likely to filling my vault. And Alchemy Takir, I haven't actually filled out as much on. Either way. Not here to ho-hum. And what would that actually leave me? I was actually just even questioning, like, I really don't want to spend my gems on packs, but at 10% off, in a way, that's pretty big. Because yeah, at this point, that's actually looking pretty impressive. There's an achievement for opening 10 packs at once that I've never actually gotten. And that's like 9 of them, right? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't even know why I was looking at my achievements the other day. And oh. This one's not going to count. Explosive Getaway, already had it. Demir, Soul of the Spider. It's from the not Spider-Man set. When a spider you control enters, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Season of the Weaving. These I'm actually really happy with. They're pretty much all of the cards that do the pause, and they're like the season cards from Bloomborough. Choose up to 5 pause worth of modes. You may choose the same mode more than once. So you can draw a card. You could actually just have it draw you 5 cards. Choose an artifact or creature you control. Create a token that's a copy of it, which is pretty big depending on what you're trying to copy. Or for 3, return each non-land, non-token permanent to its owner's hand. Return everything. That's not lands or tokens. Which, depending on what you're running, like that's, yeah. That can be big. Valley of the Might Caller. It's a 1/1 for 1 that has trample, and it works with other frogs, rabbits, raccoons, and squirrels. Whenever they enter, you put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Kind of like that. Oh, this is the card my opponent just played on me. Overlord of the Bale Market comes in with Impending. But whenever this permanent enters or attacks, you can mill 4 cards and then choose a non-avatar creature card or planeswalker card from your graveyard and put it back into your hand. So pull from your graveyard and replay. Oh, and another Avatar Yang. I think that'll actually make my 3rd copy of him. And that kind of threw a wrench in my 10 packs thing, though. I kind of like opening the packs individually anyways. And that's, I guess, why I've never gotten this achievement. Or in a way, I'm now feeling silly because you can't open all. You can only open all of one. Well, there's, at this point, nothing new. The Fire Nation Palace, that is new to me, or it is actually not necessarily new to me, or I'm aware of it. I have it in my Firebending deck as kind of a wish list item, so I'm glad to see that. For 2, you can get Firebending 4 out of it, so it's subtle mana ramp. But you have to be careful not to lose it. Takir. Alright. Glad to see those tokens. Or I guess the uncommon. Once again, my Takir set's pretty solid. So I'm not really expecting to see anything new here. Rediscover the Way, though. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library. Do it twice. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell this turn, target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. Interesting. Oh, and another Dalcoven encampment. I think that'll make my 3rd. But I do, in a way, like that. Aether Drift. Grind some tokens. This is a snake I've seen played on me way more than once. It's a 1/1 flying Death Touch that has exhaust. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal 2 land cards. Put those land cards onto the battlefield tapped, and the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Plus, you get a +1/1 counter on this creature. So it's land draw. Yeah. A Goblin Artificer. Deteri's power is equal to the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. Whenever he enters or attacks, choose target artifact card in your graveyard. You may sacrifice it. If you do, return chosen card to the battlefield. Huh. So you choose one, you have to sacrifice an artifact on the field so you can upgrade. I'm not really sure how much I like that. But it depends. I mean, you can, if you're exchanging something like a food token for a meteor sword, it allows you to do that, which could be huge. Adventurer's Gear. It has landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, equipped creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Glad to see that. I spent 2 of my 3 mythic tokens, and I'm happy with how the mythic card I got is playing, but I do not like to necessarily leave myself with no tokens. So, and if I wasn't necessarily planning on doing the pack opening here to do, yeah, I was planning on replacing my tokens. So, yeah, I'm kind of excited about the Duskmourn. Nothing really, I mean, I'm glad for the token. And another Unable to Scream. Although I think that my set might have been completed for me. Demonic Cancel. Search your library for a demon card. reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. If there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, instead search your library for any card and put it into your hand, then shuffle. Demons could be huge. I'm kind of hopeful here for the Duskmourn too. This is where Fear of Ridicule hides. Where I have actually exchanged for a few of the Duskmourn sets. I've never actually gone Duskmourn Alchemy specific. Fear of Change. When this creature enters or dies, exile another creature you control. If you do, conjure a random creature card with mana value X onto the battlefield, where X is 2 plus the exiled creature's mana value. Another golden sidekick. Ho ho ho! And I'm happy for that. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy for that. And yeah, Bloomburrow and Bloomburrow Alchemy. Gift to tapped fish. Choose target creature you control, target creature you don't control. Put a +1/+1 creature on creature you control. If a gift was promised, then they fight each other. And I've actually seen that used effectively. Dawn's Truce. It's an instant for 2 gift card. You and permanents you control gain hexproof until end of turn. If a gift was prominent, permanents you control also gain indestructible until end of turn. I like the looks of that. For 2, it's a protect all card. If you give it promise if you give them a card back, then yeah, it'll save you from a wipe all card. Like, I kind of like the looks of that a lot. And I've seen this played against me way more than once too. Tasteful Offering. You get a 2-time boon with whenever you sacrifice 1 or more permanents, seek a non-land card. So it allows you to go for non-lands whenever you do something like sacrifice a food token. So Guild Dive Duo. When this creature enters, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Tempest Trapper. It's an otter. Add 2 mana in any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast instants or sorcery spells. Whenever you cast your 3rd spell each turn, exile a random card from your library. Until end of turn, you may play that card without paying its mana cost. That's kind of nice. So, and I was actually questioning if I have the gems, I could exchange for my last pack and get my last wild card. It's probably not worth it to do it, but I'm going to. Probably the Takir Alchemy. I did enjoy Aether Drift. That's for sure. And yeah, most of these I already have. Yukul's Council. I really thought about putting this in my dragon deck. And the Swift Spear Teachings is nice. I'm glad to see another one of those in a way. But yeah. And I'm now actually almost up to where I was before I built my last deck, because I think I was at like 5 uncommons, 2 rares, and 3 mythics before I built my last deck. So glad to churn some of those back out. But yeah, with that, I guess I look forward to spending those tokens in the future.